Back now on Triad today, and we owe so much to our military veterans for what they do for us. And the least we can do for them is to offer some services that can help them get back in a good job, get back in the workforce. And we have a special guest with us right now who's going to talk about that and many other things in the way that she helps veterans. Next to me is Katie Walker, Veteran Services Employment Specialist at Goodwill Industries in Northwest North Carolina. Welcome to the show.
Thanks, Jim.
What's the mission of the Goodwill's Veteran Services Program?
Our mission with the program is to connect our veterans to employment and other resources that can assist them in ways that we aren't able to assist them. We try to help them with the employment and get on their feet if they're struggling with housing, things like that. And
yeah, that's you say housing. Give me an example. You don't have to give a whole list. Maybe an example of one of the services that people may not realize that are offered to veterans.
So if we have a veteran who is currently homeless and not having anywhere to live other than in their car or on the streets, they can come to us and we can assist them with getting on their feet, whether it's financial means or working with a different community resource that we both team up and assist to get them into a home. And then we have other community resources that help with housing. And that's when we will also step in and assist with the employment factor so they can self-sustain.
You do job training, and I think you can even lead them to financial assistance too, is that right?
We do. So we offer all kinds of job skills training, whether it's forklift or unarmed security, and then we do customer service trainings, things like that. And after they finish the training, we work on their resume to kind of build them up for interviews and such like that.
It's like a veteran said one time before when they heard we were doing a thing on Goodwill, a segment with Goodwill, and they said, well, that sounds great, but I have a wife and a son and a daughter, do you help other people other than, can it be also in their family or what? How does that work?
Absolutely. We work with spouses. We also work with caretakers. So people who take care of the veterans, we also assist them with skills training and financial needs and also employment.
Now, what should somebody do? What steps should they take if they want to try to avail themselves? If a veteran or family member of a veteran wants to avail themselves of veteran services at Goodwill, what do they do? What steps do they do?
So to get into our program, it's a very quick, easy enrollment. Just bring proof of military. If you're a spouse, then marriage certificate. If you're a dependent that lives in the home, bring birth certificate. And we just do a quick enrollment and we're ready to go. Reach out.
And during the pandemic, of course, it makes it a little bit more difficult. So what do you have to do? Make specific appointments because you can't have big crowds or what?
Right. So with COVID, we're currently still in lockdown at Goodwill. So we do have to have appointments, which is where we have our veterans or new enrollments call the Goodwill and they'll put them directly in touch with me and I'll schedule an appointment time, tell them the documents, and they come and we do that 45-minute enrollment and ready to go.
I just think that's great. Up on screen, goodwillvetservices.org is the website where you can find out some specific information about that. For the radio listening audience, goodwillvetservices.org. And the general website is goodwillnwnc.org, which we hope you will visit as well. Katie, will you come back sometime? Let me know how it's going.
Absolutely. I really enjoyed this. Thank you so much, Jim.
Thanks for coming. We'll be right back.